Ooh, tasty. It's been almost 6 years since Jedi Fallen Order launched into our lives. So in the final days before we receive that almighty sequel, let's recap the story so far. Join me, won't you? Cal Kestis is a Jedi Padawan who 5 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith is working as a scrapper on Bracca when he is forced to reveal his powers to save his friend Prauf from a certain death. This alerts the Empire to Cal's existence, and a couple of Inquisitors pop on down to the planet to look for the Jedi. They end up killing Prauf anyway, forcing Cal to run and flip away until he is saved by Seer Junda and Greezy Money Baby aboard the Mantis. We also learn Seer was a Jedi Master and had a Padawan that she had lost called Trilla. They take you to Bogano, where you discover hologram recordings of Master Cordova inside your new best pal, BD-1, where it's revealed within the Zeffo tomb on Bogano there is a holocron with a list of locations where to find Force-sensitive children inside. But the only way to access it is to follow Cordova's path and pass his tests. This leads our heroes to the Zeffo homeworld, where we learn the Zeffo had a contact on Kashyyyk, none other than your friendly neighborhood Wookiee chieftain, Tarful, last seen arm in arm with Chewie waving Yoda off to his new crusty life on Dagobah. On Kashyyyk, you team with Saw Gerrera to fight the occupying Empire's forces and to free Wookiees captured with the intent of enslaving them. We do not find Tarful, so we head back to the tomb on Bogano, where we have a moment with the Inquisitor, the second sister. She gobs off and reveals she is actually the Padawan of Seer, Trilla Siduri, who was captured by the Empire after Seer had given them her location, thanks to a heavy helping of torture. She gives us a grave warning about Seer betraying us and dips out because she's got better things to do. Cal then learns he must find a Zeffo Astrium to unlock the vault and get the holocron, when he's knocked out by a bounty hunter and forced to fight in a gladiatorial arena for his survival. Once again, Seer and Greezy Money Baby come in clutch and save our boy from the claws of crime lord Sork Tormo. Once Cal is safely aboard, Grease owns up to having a heavy gambling problem, and that being the reason Cal was man-napped in such a way. Moving on, Cal receives a message saying Tarful is willing to meet with him, where he instructs us that we will find some answers on the top of the origin tree on Kashyyyk. A big juicy climb later, Cal reaches the top to find another message from Cordova saying the Zeffo Astrium can be found on Dathomir. We are then greeted, but in a bad way, by an absolute unit of an Inquisitor, the Ninth Sister, who we end up slapping around to then continue our mission on Dathomir. Upon landing on Dathomir, the Night Sister Merrin gives us a ton of grief as she blames the Jedi for the Clone Wars and wants to keep Cal away. Cal then gets attacked by the spirit of his former master, Jaro Tapal, where his lightsaber gets destroyed in the battle. We are then introduced to the local shirtless man, Taron Malicos, who has high hopes of continuing to utilize the Night Sister's dark powers for himself. He offers Cal a piece of that dark power pie, and Cal wants none of it, so he flees whilst Merrin attacks him. Seer then drops the bomb that when she learnt her Padawan was an Inquisitor, she briefly fell to the dark side, which led her to cut off her connection to the Force. A quick trip to Ilum, so Cal can retrieve a new Kyber crystal, and we head back to Dathomir, where we once again face his old master's spirit, this time defeating him, and then we make some tremendous progress in processing the guilt Cal carries for his master's death. Shirtless Malicos tries once more to get Cal to taste his dark side juju, which he refuses, so together with the Night Sister Merrin, they take down Malicos and leave for Bogano with the Zeffo Astrium on hand. Cal opens the vault and retrieves the holocron, only for the second sister, aka Trilla, to nab it from us. Seer then resumes her role as a Jedi Master to grant Cal the rank of Jedi Knight, before they head to the Inquisitor headquarters on Nur to retrieve the holocron. Our band of heroes fight their way through the base to then once more and for the final time see Trilla when Seer turns this into a tender moment, trying to make amends for her failures. This is when it all kicks off. Darth Vader appears in a simple but super badass way behind Trilla and kills her for her failure, and proceeds to chase Cal in a spectacular fashion, destroying everything in his path. Cal and Seer barely manage to escape Vader's wrath, thanks to the help of our new Night Sister friend Merrin. Our team then realise that they can't possibly find all the Force-sensitive children, as it will alert the Empire to where they are, so Cal destroys the holocron that we spent the entire game getting, and states the Force should be left to decide, before then asking where to next. That was a lot, but now we're all up to date and refreshed on these events, ready and primed for that wonderful sequel to launch later this week. I'm excited, I don't know about you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you and your unwashed ass next time.